Hi guys, it's Blackie, and if it's Friday, it's Down and Dirty Woodscraft. Stay with me. Okay guys, today we're going to do a simple little thing. This is one of those little camp tricks I like to do, and since I'm southern, I do it down here a lot of summers. Now back in the 80s, there was this big push on for sun tea, and people would take these big old gallon jugs or 2-gallon jugs and would put them out in the sun in the morning like they're going to work, and they would put the jug out there, put sugar in the water, and go ahead and put, because we're southern, you gotta have sugar, and they'd put tea bags into it, the correct amount, and they'd leave it sitting in the sun all day. Well, the sun would heat it up and create a convective current within that glass, and it would actually turn it into a gallon of tea. And so when you got home that day from work, you went out there and pulled it in, and there was sun brewed tea. It was mild and it tasted good. You pulled the 2 packets out and threw it away, and then you took and put it in the refrigerator and chilled it. Well, I got to thinking back in them days, and so I thought about why not have something like that that I can do in the field. And so I decided to do that. So let me set up right quick and I will show you how to make sun tea in camp. Stay with me. Okay. First thing we're going to need is we're going to need to take our saw. You ain't got to have a saw, but I find it handy for this. And we need to go cut a limb. Let me go get it. Okay, what I've done, I went over here and grabbed me an old Yopon. And I need 2 pieces about 10 inches long that are relatively straight. And I think I can take this piece right here and just divide it in half and do what I need to do. Now I'm working against myself here because this is kind of nubby, but not a problem. I can take care of them nubs. But what I want to do is go and make as close fitting as I can get pair of sticks that I can squeeze together for tension. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a ZIPLOCK quart bag between them and let that be my container for the water. Okay, the object of the game is that it needs to hold it in such a way that the sun can penetrate and do its job and not eventually swell and fall out. Okay, that ruins your day. Alright, relatively close, no problem. The old Blackbird prototype. I know you're going to ask. Now, back to the saw. I want to say sword for some reason. Roughly there. Get 99.9%. Do the other cut so it's smooth. Pull up, lock that blade in place. Yes, I know I could tighten it up. I'm odd. Okay, now I need to put these right like that, where there's a good friction between them. The maximum amount I can get, there we go, of touching between them. Bank line. Now, I'm going to go down about 3 inches, but I'll make it about 4 inches. I'm going to put a knot. Okay, I'll come up here and I'm going to take and roll around my finger, poke it through that hole. Okay, that now makes a stop knot, like a Canadian jam. Now pull it and lock it. Now, I've got my quart Ziploc bag and I've got 2 tea packets in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my water in here and fill it up. Once I get it zipped closed, then I'm going to hook that stick to it. Okay, now I've got my water in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 2 sticks and pinch on either side of it. Bind the other side real tight, come up the middle and go around and make a hanging loop. I'll show you that in 1 second. And thus, there we are. Now, as you can see, what I've done is I've tied one in. I've squeezed the 2 sticks tightly so they're holding that. And I've come to the other end and done a loop. The cord where I ran from, that's where I went back to, ran 1 loop underneath so it doesn't slowly slide out. And I've made something I can go hang up now. Now I go to where I'm going to be camping and I find that place over there, it's got that real nice sun all day, and I hang this up. I'll go ahead and put my sugar in it, whatever, and as you can see, the tea packets are in there. This afternoon, when everything gets done, I've got sweet tea. Now, yeah, it's warm. I can go stick it in the stream and cool it off. Or I can put it in an ice chest if I got it. But it's a simple, easy way to make sweet tea at camp. Hope this gives you an idea, guys. Please leave any questions or comments below. And until next time, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.